God of War.
God of War.
Look at him. Look at his bold silhouette.
Look at his shaven head.
Oh, he's so good. So yeah, God of War, it's set the world ablaze with how hyped up it's been. And it was hyped up for good reason, dude. It's really good.
Oh yeah.
Angry scream.
Definitely. I got a question though. You think like he's naturally bald, or is like he just cuts his hair that way?
I think it's more of a Vin Diesel type thing. He's
Yeah.
probably got a bit of an island, but you know, he's not going to go with that tattoo or anything, is it? So.
You would want to ask him that question because he is badass.
I hate asking him nothing. Look at that beard, stupendous.
So
Speaking
yeah,
of the beard, I mean, the graphics and the quality are. I mean, it's something else. The textures are just.
I mean,
out as well.
that's what everyone's been talking about lately, innit? How good that game looks.
It really does look like amazing. The way it cuts in from the cutscenes to the main game, and it never falters. Not a single frame dropped. Nothing. It's pretty special. Man.
So you went out and bought this game yesterday, right? It was released yesterday.
Yep. I was
April-
there at 9 o'clock
April
in the
the
morning,
20th.
banging on the door, salivating. And it's great. I didn't. It's from what I can tell, because I wasn't a massive fan of the other God of War games. This is a slight change in the franchise, and the fact that it's more of a story-driven narrative, as opposed to just a big hack and slash epic adventure.
Yeah.
This is the closest to like a complete game in a God of War makeup that I've seen so far.
Yeah, and adding that the element with the son, with the kid, you know, it touches the feelies.
It does touch the feelies. I mean, I'll be honest, it really did. I mean, in the first hour, I got really angry at the game, and then I got a bit upset with it. And I was just sort of sat there getting a little bit sort of glassy-eyed, shall we say. I was like, fucking hell, it's done a really good job of harnessing like emotions for someone who, in all the other games, has none. Kratos feels nothing for anybody. And yeah, I'm not going to sort of delve into the story too much, but it's a strong bonding narrative. That's all I'll say.
These Gods of War games, they're all like, you know, they're based around the story, and it's all about the story. I mean, with this game, I haven't bought it, like you said. You bought this game, I haven't. Like, can you actually like wander off and like, is it like slightly open world, or is it just strictly story driven?
See, I think it's got a sort of a play on an open world. I mean, the areas are huge. I mean, you can see from this clip here of this how big the scale of the game is.
Yeah.
Careful, boy.
What are they doing?
This is the first sort of meeting with a big thing, and he's a really fucking big thing.
But it is mainly
yeah, I
about
mean-
that. It is mainly about that awesome storyline, which is, you know, everyone's gonna
It
love
is,
it. if
and
they
the
play it.
fighting obviously as well. I mean,
Yeah.
fighting plays a massive part.
Oh yeah,
As you
yeah.
can see here in this fight, like you feel like you're in a proper fight. Like, it doesn't feel like you're just fighting some flimsy character. This guy, because the axe is just sticking in as I'm pointing at him, it's amazing. Like the sort of gravitas to the situation.
So like it starts off with like a tutorial, pretty much like any game, really. You know? Like you go through the tutorial bits, and I guess
Yeah, and
as it goes on,
speaking, this is still part of the tutorial. Fighting this big fucking thing.
And how
Watching your
many-
son get smacked in the face by a brick.
and how many hours into that are you at this point?
I'll say this is probably somewhere around an hour or so. Now watch this. Yeah, Kratos is so fucking skilled in the art of badassery.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like- it's ridiculous. Man.
Yeah,
But it's a nice change of pace, because say the fighting's really good and smooth and slick, and then you'll get a load of puzzles, and Kratos is useless at the puzzles, really. It all comes down to his son. He's literally like the brawn, and his son is the brains, but you can sort of work stuff out for yourself. There are sort of hints and markers within the world,
Yeah.
i.e. these lights that are shining for health, and you'll get a little circle pop up for something you're meant to do. But the actual answer to the sort of conundrum isn't necessarily shoved right in your face straight away. As a side note, that's my favourite thing of the game. The axe returning to Kratos' hand.
oh yeah. I think that's got to be
It's
everybody's
so
favorite.
satisfying.
It's
Just
so
this bit.
awesome.
Oh, it's so pleasant.
It looks awesome.
the sort of timing in the fights like this. I kept this scene in just to show you how it's not necessarily just hitting them. In the first part, you throw the axe on the way back, it hits things. You can make them smash into each other. You can use deflections, and yeah, it's just a really nicely rounded fighting experience. And I hate Darksiders and all those sort of hack and slashy. Like Dark Souls can go right in a fucking hole, as far as I'm concerned. I hated it, but this is totally different. It's so freeing, and you feel fucking nails when you're having a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, very pleasant. And it's a nice sort of gradient of different enemies, and they get bigger and scarier, and you have to start using your brains to get past them.
And when you say they get bigger, they do get bigger.
They get a lot bigger. But so everything sort of works. All the sort of on-screen prompts, all the menus are nice and slick and clean, and everything about it's great. However, as I will show in a future video, there are some glitches. There are some things that aren't quite as finely tuned as it should have been.
Interesting.
But it's so minor.
Yeah.
I mean, this game is easily like a 98 out of 100 game.
I mean,
And if you like games and cinematic experiences,
Yeah.
it's for you.
Yep.
And speaking of cinematic experiences, I'm going to leave this video with the fight with the stranger, I believe is the main bad guy of the game. This is your first meeting with him, and oh man, it's such a good fight. Like, this is like Spielberg. This is like explosions and shit. It's so good. So we're going to sign off. We hope you enjoyed this video. By God of War, I don't care if you like this kind of game or not, get it. It's fucking good. And enjoy.
You lost control.
That thing was trying to kill us. It's not like you don't get angry in a fight.
Anger can be a weapon. If you control it, use it. You clearly cannot. When you...
I haven't been sick in a long time. I'm better now.
Fine. Come on then.
You want me to hit you?
I want you to try.
Ow! What are you...
Try again.
Why are you doing that?
Too slow. Try again.
Cut it out!
Weak. Again. Again.
Stop it!
Again! Your anger. You can get lost in it. The path ahead is difficult. And you, Atreus, are clearly not ready.
What was that?
Quiet.
Come on out! There's no use hiding anymore. I know who you are.
What's going on? Do you know him?
More importantly, I know what you are.
Boy, beneath the floor. Now!
But you told me never to go down there. Who is that?
I do not know.
What's he talking about?
I do not know. Get in.
Just tell me what I want to know. No need for this to get bloody.
I thought you'd be bigger. But you're definitely the one. Long way from home, aren't you?
What do you want?
Oh, you already know the answer to that.
Whatever it is you seek, I do not have it. You should move on.
And here I thought your kind was supposed to be so enlightened, so much better than us, so much smarter. And yet you hide out here in the woods, like a coward.
You do not want this fight.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I do. that to happen.
I warned you.
Finally.
You would not listen.
Fine. My turn. How incredibly disappointing.
Come on, then. Pointless. Are you even trying? Get out of here, shield. Come on already. Not very bright. Is that it? Tell me what I want. Pain stops real simple.
Why are there two beds in
Leave my
Struck a nerve, did I? Who are you hiding?
slow and old? You should never have come to Midgard. So, care to try again?
You talk too much.
You won't talk? Fine. Maybe whoever it is you got stashed in that house will. Who are you afraid I'll find? Let's find out.